Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Alone in the Dark. So, Edward is going through it. He has been through a lot from the beginning of the game to now, and it doesn't feel like we have really any kind of like answers or anything like that to the questions that are still going on. Like, we know that Jeremy made a pact with the Dark Man, but we don't know who the Dark Man is or even if he's like really real. We're getting like information that he might be an ancient pharaoh Narlahotep, which is like I think is a H.P. Lovecraft character, like monster. But other than that, we still don't know what the deal is with the patients here at Derceto.
Got to be around here somewhere. He wouldn't leave this house.
I don't know what to think anymore. You run into that dick fella.
Who is he? Can he be trusted?
I think he one of the good guys. Well, you know, like us.
Will he be all right with her coming? Praise the mother.
You don't need to know about all that. Just help Jeremy. Just calm down. It ain't time yet.
God, it hurts.
As far as I can tell, Detective Comby seems to be solving problems, not causing them.
Just be ready in case he starts anything.
The two orderlies still hadn't found Jeremy. Conby figured this was good news. Emily had reminded him about some strange deaths at Derceto, and Conby wasn't sure who he could trust.
Christ, what the hell was that? It's blocked. It's blocked.
Emily will have to die. We can't let her ruin our plan.
I don't want to run into the orderlies right now. Not sure I can trust them.
Don't worry about it. You know.
What is that?
I completely forgot to record myself interacting the tree after I complete a set that will give me one of the three special endings. So I played through this game as both Edward and Emily, and after I finished Emily's part, I realized that I almost had the full set for one of the endings. And I was like, okay, so I got one piece as Edward and then one piece as Emily. So then where's this last piece? And I had to look it up, and the last piece is located in the hotel room, but I couldn't see it. The reason why I couldn't see it is because the light of the sun was shining onto my TV, and I know that everybody has felt that pain at one point or another. where the television or the computer screen is in a location in your home or in your parents' house or in like wherever that you're playing it, that light will hit that screen, and while it's like, oh wow, this is a beautiful picture, if you're playing a game that is so dark like this one, it's not doing you any favors.
There must be a spare key to Dr. Gray's office in here somewhere. I don't have the combination for this. But maybe Jeremy did. Alright, time to get Jeremy out of that contract so we can get the hell out of here. Something tells me I'm gonna have to put my talisman to use. It worked.
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date. And there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as some who came in contact with the guest seemed to adopt a new worldview in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected. I do not know what this means. I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest. They have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
Gray's office, all to myself. Let's see if we can figure this guy out.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for. Mrs. Thompson.
This is where McCoffey has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described
Dr. Gray was somehow mixed up in this business with the Dark Man, Detective Conby decided. He had to be. Either Dr. Gray was using the idea of the Dark Man to manipulate and torture Jeremy, or the Dark Man was an actual powerful being possessing Jeremy. And in that case, Dr. Gray was simply a stooge. Maybe both could be true at once. Conby felt his mind racing in all directions. No matter what, he had to find a way to break the pact. That was what Jeremy said was needed. It didn't even matter what was true or not. If Jeremy wouldn't leave Deseto before the contract was broken, then Conby...
Detective Conby. Good to see you again.
Solved your case yet?
I'm trying. Hey, Grace, you okay?
Oh, she is just peachy, Detective. Are you looking forward to the Feast of St. John, Grace?
I can't wait.
Kids, ain't they great?
What exactly are you planning for tonight?
Oh, not much. We eat, we drink, we pay tribute to the wishing tree in the conservatory. The usual.
Then why all the excitement?
There is just something about tonight. Something's different. I think we all feel it. Besides, we got ourselves some new words for the prayer thanks to your buddy Jeremy.
She'll come and turn the world inside out, and things will begin again.
That sounds strangely threatening.
You should come.
God damn it, Grace. Stay put for once.
Better hold on to these. Wouldn't want them to get lost.
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3. The room seemed to have been empty for so long. But that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different, to include something from the outside. He would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those were not the right numbers. That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
There's something missing. No. Surprisingly neat. Maybe I've been selling that old barfly short. Looks like McCarthy has something hidden inside.
Sometimes I think this place makes me worse. That Deseto might be my grave. A coffin made of ostentatious architecture. A Taj Mahal for the drunken depressed. There's something about Deseto.
I can't take this much more. This has to end. This doesn't look good. I need the key.
Radiography. Patient Jeremy Hartwood. Date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together. Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burkhardt and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. And
mind if I do. That's better.
Why does this keep happening? What am I supposed to do?
And we're back here. Well, perfect time to have a look around this place. this? This is where Jeremy's hiding, right?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jeremy?
I need help!
Wait. Can you hear me?
I'm stuck in the mud and the fire is taking
Jeremy,
me.
where are you?
The motor is dead. I can't do anything more.
Hang on, Jeremy. I'll figure something out. I'll get the boat running. I'm all out of bullets.
The boat's wedged itself right into the bayou. If I get the motor started, I could try reversing back into the river.
Jeremy, where are you?
I have like a little bit of a complaint, and I'll probably talk about it again when we go through the credits, just to kind of give my thoughts in the last video. But my complaint is about the stages. My complaint is that I feel like the stages are going by really quickly, or they just feel really short. And it might be because I'm coming off of Banishers, where it could take like 2 to 3 hours just to complete hauntings and activities and all this other stuff. Like, it gives you so much to do, so much to explore. And so it coming to a game like Alone in the Dark, it just feels like each of the stages that we've gone through have been like bam, 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 we're at the end of the game now. We're getting close to the end of the video, so I want to go ahead and say my goodbyes now. So thank you so much for joining us. We're going to continue in the next one. All we need to do is just make our way down to the bottom level of the ferry, and hopefully it shouldn't take us very long to get it started. I don't think it will. But with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. You have a good rest of your day. Bye.
Looks pretty weak. I just need something to
Oh, she is just peachy, Detective. Are you looking forward to the Feast of St. John, Grace?
I can't wait.
Kids, ain't they great?